Voting this time is going to be somewhat different for most people in the LA County. Those of you who are not aware, there's something called Voting Solution for All People, VSAP. And the absentee ballot voting or vote by mail would be very similar. As a matter of fact, as you're hearing this video right now, most people have already received their sample ballots. Those who vote by mail, like myself, have already received our vote by mail ballot in the mail. So that's the easiest way to go without trying to learn a new process. Study your candidates, study the issues. If you have questions, ask a trusted friend or relative what their opinion is and why they are voting a certain way. As for myself, I ask for your vote. Only vote for me if my values align most closely to you. I will promise you that I will always give you my best. I'll always give you an honest answer, and I'm looking out for the best of the community. I am not running for city council to glorify myself. This is something that I am giving back to the community. With respect to absentee ballot, that's the easiest way. And you do not have to pay for postage. You just fill it in, make sure you put all the right information, your name, address, signature. Make sure you fill in the bubbles with black ink properly, and drop it in the mailbox. That's the easiest way. You could do that today if you're ready. The new voting system allows some voting centers to vote up to 11 days prior to the March 3rd election. So the key thing is, we used to think, 3 or 4 days before the election day is that prime time we call get out the vote. That's a good opportunity for those who do not like to vote by mail, who rather go in and drop in a box somewhere. There are voting centers in the city of Torrance that allows you to vote up to 11 days in advance. That's in 1 week or less. There's some places in the city of Torrance you can vote starting February 29th. That's 3 days before the election day. We have a leap year this year. So depending on your schedule, because sometimes people miss out on voting when they like to go to the voting polls. They have a business travel or something happen. So when you're ready, vote early, because you don't know, you might have a sudden surprise and you need to get out of town. There might be a medical emergency, then you didn't get your vote in. Easiest way, vote by mail. You can vote. Secondly, you can vote by ballot. Find the locations on lavote.net so you'll know exactly where to go, what locations in Torrance you can vote starting February 22nd all the way to March 3rd. Some voting places near my house, Anza Elementary, Jefferson Middle School. Those two schools starts voting February 29th all the way until March 3rd. So it's actually quite simple, it's not too hard. And if you have an absentee ballot voting thing and that you want to drop it off at the city clerk's office, you can also drop off your absentee ballot in the city clerk's office. It's actually very easy. Don't get intimidated with new technology. I'm sure there will be some glitches and lessons learned, but I ask for your vote as your city councilman March 3rd. Thank you.